a mini mukbang. No, mukbang. Anyway, so I was kind of excited to see that Morningstar Farms breakfast patties are now plant based. It's essentially vegan. Okay, look, I'm not like one of those vegans that are out there like telling everybody you must be a vegan and you must do it now and you need to be a vegan in order to be a valid person. That is not my grape jelly jam, okay? But I grew up primarily vegetarian and I eat these like all the time. And yes, they have soy in them, and no, soy is not bad for you. And yes, people who eat meat eat processed food too, because there seems to be this weird fallacy that people who eat meat eat less processed food than people who are vegetarian or vegan. And it's just like, it's a food hegemony thing. Like, I know some people are like, well, the militant vegans are so harsh. So are the meat eaters. So are the meat eaters. So I'm going to come for the meat eaters just like they come for the vegetarians and vegans. I am one of these people that keeps it balanced. Like, look, if you only want to eat legumes and beans, that's great. But I never had a problem eating mock meats because I ate them all the time since I was a baby. I ate soy like all the time, more than I ever ate chicken growing up. And yes, I didn't have issues from it. If you don't want to eat it, don't eat it. But I was excited to see that they have it now. So I'm going to kind of make breakfast for dinner with bagel, I think some lettuce. Okay. Anyway. Okay, guys. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my little bagel. I like the everything bagel, but I don't like when everything on it falls off. That's the part I don't like. And it's kind of exciting because, like, I didn't think my hair was really, okay, this is not the hair channel, but really, like, it does go in a braid. I felt like it wasn't long enough to wear in a braid, but I wore it in just a braid today. And the thing I loved about that was it wasn't going everywhere. Oh my gosh. It was like, oh, my hair stayed in place today. That's pretty cool. Kind of excited about that. So, yeah. I feel like my hair is long enough to wear in a braid again. I was kind of excited about that. So I don't really fry these on the stove or anything. You can. I just microwave them. It's easier. Easy peasies. Oh, I also found some organic ketchup at Walmart. How exciting is that? Because I haven't had ketchup for a while, and I was just taking cans of tomato paste and sauce and mixing them like with chili powder and all that good stuff. You know, that's what I was doing for a bit. Need to get out a plate because I do need to unload my dishwasher. Things down in the dishwasher because it ran. Don't let your dishwasher run away. Anyway, I know that I'm sensitive. Like, I've known this about myself all my life. But I'm coming to a crossroads, you see. I don't think I can change the world, and I don't intend to ever change people in the world, but lately I just don't feel like I want to just put up with any kind of commentary anymore. I just don't. Like, because recently I've just been thinking, you know what? Blunt people, maybe they don't deserve to always be pushing other people, you know? Why do they get to decide, like, how everything is? I'm not going to ever tell anybody what to do, but I'm finding more boundaries. And I mean, it's not that I never had boundaries, but just in the last few months, like, I feel like I've just become so much more assertive with my boundaries and, like, opening my eyes about things. And I always felt like before, oh, I need to just let things go. Like, if something's rude or not kind, sometimes things are just it's not excusable, you know? But anyway, I always think at the end of the day, though, this is what I do think. If somebody needs to make a point and always be right, like if they always have to be right, like if being right is better than being kind in all circumstances, I'm not saying like you have to be a pushover, but if being right in every circumstance is more important than being kind or weighing what you have to say more, then the problem is with people who think that way. Some people think that they're always right, and you can't change them, I guess. So why even try? Why even try? you know? But, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. And also with boundary things. Like, in the past, I always thought, oh, I need to be nice to people. And maybe, like, oh, like they're a good person. Even if their actions don't align with that. Even if they tell you that they're not a good person. But no, I came to the realization some people aren't nice. Like, if somebody tells you, like somebody told me once, I'm not a nice person, believe them. Believe people. Believe everything, like, believe their actions, like, believe things people tell you. And you know what? It's not that being sensitive, like you're uptight, because actually I have a sense of humor and I can laugh at things and I know who I am. It's just silly. Like, but it's about personalities, okay? Some people's personalities just do not congeal. That's what I believe. That is truly what I believe. Some people just don't have compatible personalities. Anyway, but it's not always you. It's just not always you. But anyway, that's just my thoughts about everything like that. You don't ever have to feel bad about things in life. Just sometimes it's better to not let things ever get to you. You know, it just is like, and have boundaries, like in every sense of the word. It's not that you need to confront people, but I just think if somebody needs to always be right, I sometimes feel like asking them, why do you always have to be right? Why is it that your definition of how to do things is better than ours or yours or theirs? Like, why is it some people just believe that everything they do is the best? Like, I don't know. Some people just, they go through life believing that. And it's not that I want to take their joy away, but it's just so silly, really. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Because I just don't see the point of always like being right all the time. Like, if you always need to be right, maybe you're wrong. I think people that need to be right so much of the time and need to prove that they're right so much of the time are wrong in that they just are so like locked into how they do things, how they say things, that they don't ever stop to ponder what their shortcomings are, their blind spot is. Or maybe like they just could put things in a kinder way. Look, but that's all I'm going to say about that. That's just my thoughts on that. And yeah, anyhow, yeah. And my new painting is sitting right there. The other paintings are here. No, this one's here. Probably gonna hang that one up soon. I haven't got the filters to hang it yet. Hmm. And even though I'm mostly vegan, I still ate these sometimes, but I kind of stopped eating them just because they have like dairy and egg in them, and I don't really like eating that personally. Just my personal preference. So I haven't got them for a while. Okay. And rinse it off. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good little sausage sandwich. Yeah, it's not bad.